I've been buried. Nothing really to report. So just stopping in real quick to say hi. Hope you're all well. Where's the market? The market is unsure for obvious reasons. There's just nothing new. It's where it was. But what have I been doing? I'll get back to the market in a second. I've been loading up on Proppy. I said, screw it, time to jump in. I have so much to deploy from the sells I did. Could pop down today. We'll have to see. We're also been buying a lot of Injective on these low prices. Is that a good call? I don't know. I think if we get into a bull market, it could get to $100, which would be pretty nice for me. But I started buying a lot of it at $33, so I've changed my average price down to like $23. Has it had its run? It did killer last year. Maybe, just like Tia. Tia, it's kind of done. But you don't know about anything until we get into a true bull market. Hey, Skull. Hey, brother. Hey, just thought I would jump on here real quick. Wasn't thinking of doing it, and then just did a big run. And I'm like, yeah, let me just jump on real quick if there's any questions or people later. Hope you're well, my brother. So I've been, like I said, buying Proppy. I'm done with Banky. Have a ton of it. Thinking about more. No need. I have enough to deploy elsewhere. So I am diversifying a little more, adding a few more projects. There's things I should probably DCA on, like Shadow and a couple other things, but I don't know. I'm just waiting. I'm going to truly deploy more when we're in a bull market. And so I thought Proppy is good here. It's been holding stronger than I. All right, now I finally have like 4 bars. Crazy. Worthless, AT&T, you're worthless. So we'll see what he says today. I'll say it again just in case I was cut off. We need 25 basis points. Do I think it's going to happen today? No. He should shock people, though, and do it. It will do nothing in regards to inflation. It will help us, but he doesn't give a shit about us, which he shouldn't. He needs to care about the overall economy. But that would be a gift. That would send the markets going crazy. Do I think it'll happen in September? Honestly, if he doesn't get the data he wants and unemployment doesn't keep going up and everything, he won't do anything this year. That's the bottom line. So it's all data dependent. Not looking to have Kamala win or Trump win. You can tell he's not bought and paid by them. Can't do it. He would have done it already. I guess one could say he's for Trump if he doesn't lower rates. That's true, but who knows? Who knows? So we'll see how Proppy does. I've been wanting to get in. I hate their volume, but wanted to buy it around 31 cents, 50 cents, a long time ago, and one of my community brought it up to me again. I completely forgot about it. It was around 90 cents or a buck at the time, and probably should have bought in then, but it's been holding up better than most, in the $1-ish range. I shouldn't jinx myself, but holding up strong in the $1.28 area. So I averaged down to about $1.30, with the spread. It always adds on a couple pennies, and I care about that, to be honest with you. I'd rather have my average at 126 than 130. That's $1.26, $1.30, not 130. To me, the pennies, in my mind, make a difference. I know it does in yours as well. My stock portfolio was diving because of Trump. What Trump says about China and NVIDIA, and most of the stocks are tech. Yeah, that's true. Yep, nope, no panic sells. I haven't looked at my 401k lately, but it's been having a good year. The funny thing I'll real quick say about Trump's speech, which was a complete freaking joke. RFK's was beautiful and knowledgeable. Trump was just reading, and it was all about him, of course. He's a loser lunatic. But I don't like Harris and I don't like Trump. Yeah, and I didn't care for Biden either. He just saved us from Trump. Will Trump be good for the economy? Yes. Is he a fraud loser? Yes. So his speech was a complete joke. Even if you listen to him, he even said in it, crypto people are so stupid that they just hear what they want to hear. They're like Trumpers or they're like Harrisers. They don't hear they don't care about the negative stuff he says. He doesn't care. He knows nothing about it. And he even said, be good to the people. He talks out of his ass, be good to the people at least until the election. He even said that. So you can't believe what he's saying. If you think he's going to be a crypto president, you're crazy. He just wants the votes. He literally said, because he can't help himself because he's a lunatic, be good, tell them what they want to hear. Listen to the speech again. Tell them what they want to hear, at least until the election. He can't help himself but incriminate himself. He's a moron. He's a sick fucking retard. Excuse my language, but when I think of him, it's like... But will he be good for our pocketbooks if he stands by what he says? Absolutely. Will he be good for the world? No. But I'm not going to stress over it. They both suck. Yeah, we'll see about that, Faith. You know, I've been hearing about that for freaking 4 years. You know, Rumorville. And what will happen is if we're in a downward trend, which we are, it might pop up to $1 or 70, 80, 90 cents and right back down again. And I have 100,000 XRP at like 17 cents average. So I want it to go up more than anyone, but I can't wait to sell it and never get in again. I'd like to sell it at $3 or $4 for obvious reasons. So yeah, I've been hearing that rumor forever. Maybe it's true. Maybe they're in talks. You would think so because of all the SEC settlements and what they're doing now. So I have faith. I really do. That would be great. The problem with this is if we're not in a bull market, it doesn't matter that much. What do I mean? Well, when they had their first win, July of last year, it popped up because we were in a serious bear market like we are now, and we popped right back down. If we're in a bull market, it would have been at $4. No problem. But it got up there, Ripple started selling out and dumping on us like they always do, and boom. And you know, I'm not a Ripple guy. I used to be a believer. I'm just a money guy. I don't care about any of these projects. Most of them are scams. I'm in it to make a ton of money, which I have, and which I've lost too. I hope you're right, Faith. Why are you selling it though? It's going to be a new No, it's not. Please don't believe that. Ripple is a scam. Please don't believe that. I used to think, I never thought it would be a financial system, but I thought they've given up on cross-border payments. It's not going to win. It's not going to happen. They're not really working with that many banks. So please don't buy into that. I've had it since 2015, 16, 17. Even bought some right before, bought like 10,000 more or something like that right before they were delisted on most places. It's not going to be part of the financial system. And with the market cap they have and the supply, it'll never be huge. It'll never get, above $20. Never. So I just want to sell it at, I want to sell it at $3 or $4 because it's like 400 grand and long-term capital gains taxes. So it will be minimal. I've held it long enough. Trust me on this. It will not do anything in regards to be involved in our financials. It will not. Now, look, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. It could be, but I don't believe so. I used to believe it would be big in the cross-border payments, but they're failing at it. No one wanted to do business with Ripple in America during this SEC issues. Would they have made, if that never happened, would they have made progress? Yes. They've even switched gears. So I'm going to sell all of my crypto except for Bitcoin when we, actually get into a bull market. I'm selling everything. My goal is to make about 20 million. 10 to 20, it's a big spread, but 10 to 20 million this bull market when we get in one. Please don't listen to people who say we're in a bull market. BRICS is coming out with a new financial system. Yeah, BRICS is not making it right now, but even let's say they do. Look, the dollar's not going to zero. Don't listen to Blockchain Basement and all those fools. The dollar's devalued, but it's not. Look, I'm 52. Those guys are 20 some years old. Nothing wrong with that. They've been saying the dollar's going to zero forever. What happens is they're printing and our dollar is worthless in the sense of what you get for it now, right? I mean, you used to be able to go to college in the 60s and 70s for $600 a year. Buy a car, brand new Corvette for a couple grand, and a house for $5 grand, 10 grand. But the average salary was $5 grand a year, There's going to be a black swan event, a cyber attack. Yeah. You're giving up. Please don't influence others. I'm not giving up. I'm just in to make money. I'm not part of the revolution. That's not my bag. I want people to make money. That's the only reason I have this channel. I don't have this channel for me to make money. That's why you don't hear me shilling out sponsors or anything like that. Ripple is there's They're doing what they can, but they're not going to be part of the new financial system. I agree. There's always black swans. I mean, we had a black swan with COVID. We had a black swan with, Israel, Iran, months ago. In October with the attack, we had, black swan with another version of COVID, and we had another black swan with Ukraine, Russia. Those are all black swans. Black swans always happen, always. Whether they're manufactured or not, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you can't trust. There's no doubt that we're kept down, and there's no doubt that we are somewhat slaves. That's the way it is. It's called taxes. We're heavily taxed in America everywhere. You don't get anything for it. And, when COVID hit and they were printing money, and my wife, who was, is a stay-at-home mom, but she was teaching a workout class a couple times a week just because they asked her to. She's making $100 a week or something like that, or $50 a week, something. And they were paying her like $1,600 a month to stay at home. We didn't refuse it. We took it because I said to everyone who was so happy that they were getting it, all these degenerates in America thinking that it's free money, I go, this is not free money. This is not free money. You'll see inflation. No one talked about inflation. I did. You'll see what the government gives you is not free. Oh, they're giving all these COVID tests for free. Those are not free. They come out of our pockets because they print. So it devalues our dollar. But the dollar's not going to zero. There's too many countries in the rest of the world that is dependent upon the almighty US dollar. Will BRICS happen? Probably. Will we always be the superpower? No. So that is true. Anyways, back to crypto. I don't know if anyone's on here. It says zero, but that's okay. I'm thinking Proppy's very good. And it might dunk, we have to see what happens with Powell. Usually there's a little uptick and then a sell-off. We'll have to see what he says. I believe he's going to probably say the same stuff that he always does. Rinse and repeat. Our job is to stabilization, labor costs, inflation to 2%. He doesn't need to be at 2%. He needs it trending to 2%. He's clarified that. So I think Ondo's a great buy right now. I think Benki is a good buy long term because Avalanche has some good stuff going on. I think Velo has been shit, but I think it's a good buy here. I think Cody will be good. I think these are all good buys here. I'm just loaded on them. So when I go to buy another, more Velodrome, I'm like, I already have 100,000 of them. Do I really need more? No. Is it a good buy here though in the 8 cent area? Yes. But look at the volume. Aerodrome I sold, on the 3rd of this month actually. So there's my wife running. So I think there's a lot of good buys out there and a lot of good opportunity. I just wanted to come on real quick. Wait and see what Powell says today. We have to look at CPI data that'll come out. We have economic numbers as well this month. So nothing's different. Volume has ticked up a little bit over the weekend. I did like to see that. But we have to wait and see. As I've been saying, volume has to get up. We have to get into, and we're not going to be there very quickly. Someone has to change. We need to get past 75,000, 80,000. First, we have to get past 70,000, which is very difficult right now. We're getting totally rejected. Guess what? We're going to plow through that eventually. May not be until this fall. There's my wife running. We're a healthy family. Vegan baby. So, for all of you who are listening later, sorry I haven't been making a lot of videos. There's just not a lot of sharing. I'm not really, I'm busy. I'm not really motivated to until things start moving. Unless you have questions, I'll answer them. But otherwise, there's just not a ton to share right now. There's nothing wrong with DCAing. Just expect it to go down further, right? We're still in a downward trend and things will change. All right, brothers and sisters, be good. I wish you well, and I'll be back soon. If you need me, let me know.